I remember sitting there in the kitchen and my wife was complaining about the meal planning in the house and all the effort and the time and energy it took into just making dinner. And I looked at her and I was like, it's not that hard. I will do it for a week. Famous last words. And I was like, oh my gosh, there is so much that goes into this. It's not just taking stuff out of the fridge and making dinner. That's actually probably the easiest part of it. There is a whole lot more that goes into any task. So, in this week's training, we're David and Alexis here, and we're going to talk about how to turn unmet expectations into agreements. A lot of times we have unmet expectations. These unmet expectations will fall into three categories: unrealistic, unspoken, and unknown. So, unrealistic expectations. I may have a few of these. You
Sorry,
didn't have to laugh that hard.
didn't mean to.
But unrealistic expectations are exactly that. They are unrealistic. They're like, hey, we're going to make $1 million in 4 days. And sometimes that's possible, but not right now in our current state. Or, hey, we can do all of this recording in one afternoon.
With three kids running around the house being insane.
Right? And so sometimes it takes a little reality check with those. The next one is unspoken, though. This one's really common. We have expectations of each other that sometimes we just didn't voice. Like, you didn't do that checklist I had in my head for you.
There's a whole itinerary you know nothing about, but you're not sticking to it.
Facts. And the last one is unknown. Sometimes we don't even realize we had an expectation of each other or in the business or with the kids until it gets violated. So here's what'll happen. Something will happen, it'll trigger you and be like, oh, I really wanted this done. Well, that was an unmet expectation. Was it unrealistic, unspoken, or unknown? If it was unknown, now it's known. And then it's like, okay, is it just unspoken and we need to turn it into an agreement? Or is it unrealistic and we need to break it down into more realistic parts?